Growing up on a farm in Northern Ireland, Seamus Heaney learned early on what it meant to dig. His father and grandfather before him were masters of the spade, cutting through peat bogs and turning soil with a practiced precision that he'd never quite inherit. But Heaney? Well, he found a different kind of digging altogether. Between my finger and my thumb, the squat pen rests, as he famously wrote. While his family dug for potatoes and turf, Heaney dug for words, excavating memories and meanings from the rich soil of his homeland. It wasn't an easy time to be a poet in Northern Ireland. The Troubles were raging and violence was as common as rain. But that's where Heaney's genius truly shone. He could take that darkness and transform it into something profound. You see, Heaney wasn't just writing pretty verses about countryside life. He was wrestling with big questions about identity, tradition, and belonging. Imagine being caught between worlds, the agricultural heritage of your family, the escalating political conflict around you, and your own path as an intellectual and poet. It's like standing on a bog, seemingly solid ground that could give way at any moment. What's fascinating about Heaney is how he handled this complexity. In his poems, you can feel the weight of tradition, the expectation to follow in his father's footsteps. But instead of rejecting his roots, he found a way to honor them while forging his own path. "I'll dig with it," he declared about his pen, making it clear that writing was his way of continuing the family tradition of working the land. The violence of the Troubles appears in his work, not as headline-grabbing sensationalism, but as quiet, devastating observations. He had this extraordinary ability to take political turmoil and transform it into deeply personal reflections. Think about it. While others were taking sides, Heaney was digging deeper, looking for the human stories beneath the conflicts. And let's talk about gender and tradition. In a world where manual labor was seen as masculine work, Heaney dared to suggest that wielding a pen could be just as worthy as wielding a spade. He challenged these traditional notions while still maintaining deep respect for the physical work that shaped his early life. Today, Heaney's legacy lives on not just in his poetry, but in how he showed us that art can bridge divides. He proved that you can honor your roots while growing in new directions, that you can speak truth to power through beauty rather than force. His words continue to dig deep into the human experience, unearthing truths that resonate far beyond the fields of Northern Ireland. In the end, Seamus Heaney showed us that sometimes the most powerful way to preserve tradition is to transform it. Through his poetry, he didn't just dig into the past, he helped us understand our present and imagine our future. Now that's what I call leaving a legacy.